My name is Honorata. Since my childhood, my parents had raised me with a lot of love and affection. My life was very happy, but a turning point came that changed everything. When I passed 12th grade and reached college, my mother suddenly passed away. This was a huge shock for me and my father. After my mother was gone, our house felt deserted. At that time, I was 20 years old, and all the responsibilities of the house fell on my shoulders. My father is a farmer. After my mother's death, he stopped going to the fields and rented them out to someone else. Most of his time was spent sleeping. I often tried to explain to him that the sorrow of losing our mother would always remain, but we should try to move forward in our lives. But every time I said this, my father would start crying. Seeing him like this would break my heart. I realized that I was the only support he had left in his life. But there was a strange thing. A few months after my mother's passing, my father's behavior towards me started to change. Before, he didn't talk to me much, but now he started supporting me in everything. He advised me to wear jeans and t-shirts, which felt a little strange because he had never said that before. Gradually, I realized that something was going on in his mind, but I couldn't understand what it was. One morning, I went to his room to wake him up. He was in a deep sleep. I woke him up and said, "Papa, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, breakfast is ready, please get up." He turned over and said, "Beta, let me sleep a little longer." I explained to him that sleeping too much could make him sick. After having breakfast, Papa said to me, "Beta, I want to talk to you about something." I eagerly asked, "What is it, Papa?" He hesitated and said, "Not now, I'll tell you later." Hearing this, many questions started to arise in my mind. What could it be that he couldn't tell me right now? I went to the kitchen to cook, but my attention kept going back to his words. Because of this, one of the rotis even got burned. Papa laughed and said, "No problem, Beta, it's a human mistake." After we ate, Papa called me to his room. He looked serious. He said, "Beta, after your mother passed away, I feel very lonely. I want you to fill that space in my life that your mother left empty." Hearing this, I was shocked. I asked him, "Papa, what are you trying to say?" He said, "Beta, I want you to wear jeans and t-shirts like your mother. When she was unmarried, she used to dress like that. I want to see you in that form." Hearing this, my mind went numb. I couldn't understand what was happening. I said, "Papa, I can do anything for your happiness but this." Papa ignored me and said, "If you don't have jeans, I will buy them for you. Just listen to me." This strange request shook me from within. This was a turning point in my life that I had never imagined even in my dreams. From that day on, my view of my father completely changed. I started thinking, how can a father's feelings towards his daughter be so strange? What was going on in his mind was beyond my comprehension. "I don't wear jeans anyway." "No problem, Beta, we'll go shopping today itself and get some nice clothes." I said, "Okay, Papa, I'll get ready, and then we'll go." After that, I went to the washroom to take a shower. A mountain of thoughts broke in my mind. The same question kept coming to my mind: why did Papa want to see me in jeans? I know that he was deeply traumatized after my mother's death, but instead of giving his daughter good values, he was asking me to be like my mother. But I couldn't refuse Papa because besides him, I had no one else. When I was ready after showering, Papa was waiting for me. "Beta, are you ready? Should we go?" I said, "Yes, Papa, I'm ready." After that, I sat on the bike with Papa, and we went for shopping. I bought Papa's favorite jeans, and then we came back home. By the time we got home, it was 5:08 in the evening. So I said, "Papa, I'll make dinner for you now." But Papa said, "Beta, I'll have dinner later. First, I want to see you in these clothes." "But Papa, I'll do that in the morning." "Beta, but nothing, you have to wear them right now." I couldn't refuse Papa. I said, "Okay, Papa, as you wish." After that, I took the clothes and went to my room to change, and then I came out wearing them. Papa kept looking at me and said, "Beta, you look very beautiful in these clothes. Seeing you makes my heart happy. Your mother also used to wear clothes like these." Papa came near me, praising me, and started walking around me, looking at me thoroughly. I said, Papa, I'm your own daughter, stop it. I am in front of you day and night. But Papa said, Beta, you are here day and night, but not in these clothes. You look very good in these clothes. Come on, Beta, let's take a selfie. Saying this, Papa stood beside me, put his hand on my shoulder, and took a selfie. After that, I went to the kitchen to cook. But Papa was still following me and watching me from behind. I quickly made dinner. I was feeling embarrassed wearing jeans in front of Papa, but what could I do? I had to do all this for Papa. After eating, we went to sleep, and Papa said, Beta, can I come and sleep in your room today? I'm not feeling well, and my head is also hurting. I said, okay, Papa, come. I called my father to my room, and after that, I massaged his head. I asked Papa, Papa, how are you feeling now? Papa said, Beta, I'm feeling better, but Beta, I want to talk to you about something. I said, Papa, what is there to ask about? I want you not to get married and to stay with me always. Look, Beta, I know it's necessary to get married, but if you go to your in-laws' house, who will take care of your father? I want from you what your mother used to give me. Papa, please be clear, what do you want to say? Then Papa gestured to me and said, Beta, I just want one thing from you. I said, Papa, what kind of talk is this? We are bound by a father-daughter relationship. How can we do this? What will the world think about us? Then my father said, Beta, they will only think if they see. Saying this, Papa said a lot of things and forced me to do it. And then, falling for Papa's words, I could not control myself. I did everything with Papa that he wanted. I was also happy with Papa, and then the same thing continued between us. After many days, I told Papa that doing this was not good. After that, Papa listened to me. Papa also understood now that doing all this was not right. After that, Papa had a second marriage, and then I got married. So, friends, this was the story of a father and his daughter. The purpose of this story is not to incite anyone at all. From this story, we get the lesson that we should live our lives with good values.